Hi students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online classes Science 8th standard. Students, today we are going to continue our the second chapter revision and that is called as microorganisms. Okay, students, in previous already you have discussed about that what is the microorganisms. In the world you have seen that you have idea about that so many living organisms are there, living things are there. But some living organisms which one we cannot see our naked eye. To see them, it is needs the microscope. So that organisms which we cannot see our naked eye and we can see by the microscope, that is called as microorganisms. Okay, friends. And generally, these microorganisms are divided or classified into major 5 groups. What are they? That is called as one is bacteria, second one is fungus, third one is algae, fourth one is protozoa, and fifth one is virus. So generally so many microorganisms are there, but major 5 microorganisms are listed, that is bacteria, fungus, algae, protozoa and viruses. Okay friends, so let us discuss about that how they are active and how they are different types of, we will see. The major groups of microorganisms are generally 5 major microorganisms are there. One is bacteria, second one is fungi, third one is algae, fourth one is protozoa and fifth one is virus. Okay friends, so this bacteria generally single cells are there and it has unicellular and also it is divided into also 3 types of bacteria are there. One is spherical shaped, bacteria also there, rod shaped straight line like rod shape like that is there, and a spiracles also like that is there also. Some bacteria also there, but which one we cannot see over the naked eye. It needs that what a microscope to see them. Okay friends, so next we can see that second one is fungi. Fungi, what friends, it is also one unicellular also there. Unicellular means yeast. It is called as what a unicellular, only one cell having. Okay, unicellular means only one cell having microorganism, that is called as yeast. That is which group? That is types of fungi. Yeast is also one fungi, but it has only unicellular. But mushroom, penicillium and aspergillus, these are the multicells. Multicells are there, but we cannot see them by our naked eye. Okay, and how they are helping in that we will see that uses of the microorganisms. We will see the next. So next third microorganisms is algae friends, and that is also unicellular are there, and that is called as Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra and Fucus are the multicellulars. And next fourth one is friends protozoa. Protozoa also having that unicellular amoeba. Okay, and amoeba already I have told that how that structure of irregular shapes like that is there already also told to you. This is called as amoeba, but it has the only one cell. It is a unicellular also. And paramecium, plasmodium, these are the other protozoa also. Okay, so next we will go see further the fifth one is the virus. That is the example of virus, means it is very smaller than the other bacteria and other than, but it is just example is what influenza bacteria phase. Okay, so influenza and bacteria phase are the examples of what a virus. Students, question may will ask what is that? Give that two examples of that microorganisms. So fungi examples what are the students? Yeast and a mushroom or penicillin or aspergillus. And same like the algae, Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra and Fucus. Next protozoa, amoeba, paramecium and plasmodium. And a virus, influenza and bacteria. You should remember that example students. These are the examples. So remember students, all the microorganisms having two examples or three examples already I have written. So you should remember it also. What are the microorganisms? Okay students, almost all now you already just know one virus. One is the what? Which virus is now is affecting coronavirus? Yes or no? So similarly, different viruses are there also. Which one is creating the problems and they are entering into our living organism cell and they are creating that disease, and which one affected by that person or the living things is going to die. Okay, so let us discuss about that. What are the useful of the microorganisms? These are the types of microorganisms and it's their examples. But what they are helping to us, how they are helpful that for us are human beings. You have to see that. use, useful of microorganisms. Students, you know that the microorganisms are helping in the different field. Okay, may it is in agriculture field, may it is in food items, may it is preparation of other and treatment of the sewage or that environment, cleaning of the environment. So different field the microorganisms also helping. So let us discuss one by one. What is that? First, you should observe, students, in preparation of food items such as curd, bread and cheese. To prepare the students curd, that is one type of bacteria which one is helping, that is curd into milk into curd, that is curdling we should say, that is what is that? That is also by the help of microorganisms. Okay, same like bread, that is fungus, and cheese also like that it is helping. In industry to produce alcohol, wine and vinegar. In industry cases like that, alcohol and wine and vinegar, these are preparation by that yeast also. An aspergillus one yeast is there, that already I have told this fungi, this yeast is also aspergillus, that here it is helping for the preparation of alcohol. Okay, when in absence of oxygen, sugar, that means glucose is converted into alcohol. By the absence of oxygen, the glucose is converting into sugar is converting into the alcohol. That is by the one aspergillus yeast, that is fungus like that, fungus group, and is that is one yeast that is helping to that what to preparation of the wine, that is called as the fermentation also we can say also the process that is the helping us. In agriculture field, students, it is increasing the soil fertility by the nitrogen fixation. So students, directly the plants cannot take that nitrogen from the environment. Okay students, so by that one nitrogen fixation, that means that nitrogen will take by that bacterium and that it will convert in the soil, and soil it will take to that roots, and that is one process is the nitrogen fixation, and by that process some bacteria are helping to that nitrogen fixation and it is increasing the soil fertility. Okay, next, for cleaning the environment, students, some bacteria if that some animals will die or on the road or in the surrounding us, then after some days it will be vanish because of that it is by the bacteria, it is discreting and disposing by the bacteria. So they are helping for the also cleaning environment. And sewage treatment, students, in the sewage treatment what will happen now, whenever that biogases and other product, whenever it will be all that treatments water and all will keep that inside, and with the absence of oxygen, and it will create that methane gas and other biogases also we are doing by the sewage treatment. Okay, so next will be as a sources of food. Students, what are the microorganisms like mushroom? Mushroom is one edible part of, that means it gives that nearly protein and vitamins also it is helping to us by, and we are also eating as a food. Okay students, so these are the useful of microorganisms for us, and we'll see what are the next, how they are creating the disease and how they are living things and helping to us each other. Already you have studied. We'll see the next video. Thank you.